Good day, everyone, and welcome for today's discussion about individual and dual sports. We're going to learn about their definition, examples, and benefits. First, let's have the definition of sports. Sport is all forms of usually competitive physical activity which, through casual or organized participation, aim to use, maintain, or improve physical ability and skills while providing entertainment to participants and, in some cases, spectators. Sport is usually defined as an organized, competitive, and skillful physical activity which asks for devotion and fair play. All of these are regulated by rules or customs. In addition, there are different classifications of sports depending on categories. The physical activity includes movement of people and or different objects, sports equipment. People engage in this to usually compete and improve skills. Through sports, people can build relationships while developing their well-being. There are a lot of benefits with sports, such as improving mood and being physically fit. But of course, there are also disadvantages when doing sports. People may be at risk of having injuries and be exhausted when playing too much. And now let's move on to the general classification of sports. As you can see, we have athletics, ball sports, cue and ball sports, cue sports, combat sports, dance sport, extreme sports, gymnastics, line sports, water sports, racket sports, riding sports, shooting and target sports, water sports, weight sports, winter sports, and wheel sports. These are the classifications of sports in general. And according to players' compositions, we have this kind of classification. First, we have individual sports. There are certain sports such as golf, bowling, and tennis that for the most part are considered individual sports, which are sports played alone without teammates. Next, we have dual sports. A dual sport, not to be confused with team sports, is played by partners or two people against another set of partners or a number of sets of partners. Lastly, we have team sports. Sport teams are fundamentally unified as members rely on one another to complete a shared task and achieve collective outcomes. Example of this is the outcome interdependence, such as winning or losing a game. And according to level, sports are divided into amateur and professional. Amateur sports are sports in which participants engage largely or entirely without remuneration, while in professional sports, as opposed to amateur sports, are sports in which athletes receive payment for their performance. And now let's move on with the examples of individual and dual sports. Here are just some of the hundreds of sports that exist in our world. So let's get to know some of them in the next videos. Archery. Archery is a sport involving shooting arrows with a bow either at an inanimate target or in hunting. Now we have badminton, which is a racket sport played by either two opposing players or two opposing pairs who take positions on opposite halves of a rectangular court that is divided by a net. Bowling, also called tenpins, game in which a heavy ball is rolled down a long narrow lane toward a group of objects known as pins. Then here we have golf, which is a cross-country game in which a player strikes a small ball with various clubs from a series of starting points into a series of holes and on a course. Of course, we have gymnastics, the performance of systematic exercises, often with the use of rings, bars, and other apparatus, either as a competitive sport or to improve strength, agility, coordination, and physical conditioning. Now we have tennis, a sport in which two opposing players or pairs of players use tightly strung rackets to hit a ball of specified size, weight, and bounce over a net on a rectangular court. And then we have martial art, any of various fighting sports or skills mainly of East Asian origin, such as Kung Fu, Judo, Karate, and Kendo. These are just some of the sports that are mentioned as individual and dual sports. Now let's proceed with the benefits of playing sports. In the physical aspects, when playing sports, you can become physically fit, improve your physique, improve your strength, and as well as improve your endurance. When it comes to emotional aspect, playing sports can make you gain confidence. It will also help you develop your personality, improve your mood, and of course relieve stress and even reduce it. In the social aspect, it can help you develop sportsmanship, build camaraderie, improve socialization, and of course appreciate team effort. And when it comes to the mental aspects, playing sports can help you clear your thoughts, organize your thoughts, improve strategies when playing sports in order to win or improve your skill. It can also help you think critically and improve your focus. Playing sports provides important benefits for young and old alike, ranging from improvement in fitness and health to development of skills. Sports can help you manage your weight while also giving your muscles and cardiovascular system a good workout. Participating on a regular basis helps you burn calories. Sports can provide a unique opportunity for participants to learn and appreciate the importance of teamwork and even boost confidence for individuals. Sports are the best form of physical workout that's both interesting and thrilling. People who take part in sports regularly are found to maintain normal blood pressure as compared to those who do not. They do not just give you an interesting routine, but also a healthy body when done with proper diet. This improves your heart function and lowers tension and stress levels. Sports can also provide feelings of accomplishment. Winning in sports brings happiness, but losing may also help in developing sportsmanship as you accept defeat. Getting involved in a sport provides opportunities for individuals to see the result of their efforts. If you practice hard at your sport and see success, it builds self-esteem and makes you fit and healthy overall. That's all for today about individual and dual sports. I am Alex Esdrelon, here to remind you to be mindful of how sport is important in people's lives. Thank you for listening.